Okay. Hello,
Hello,
teacher.
how are you? Sorry for the inconvenience. In the end, I was forced to break it. Oh my God. In the end, look at this. I did not found the electrical cord. You know, this is the actually welcome to end. So this one I could not use it, and then I was forced to break it. Anyways, so the most important thing is that we are here. We can start with this. So let's get started with our class. All right. We
All
can
right.
can you tell me what did we talk about in our previous class?
Yeah, about in our previous class, we talked about food, about diet, and what food, which food is good and bad. Moreover, we learned about phrases and collocations. And finally, we talked about how to have a good diet.
That's right. We talk about phrases, collocation, how to have a good diet, and we talk about that some let's say fruits, all right, contains vitamins. Some other foods contain, all right, some proteins, all right,
Yeah.
and some others are not too good for our body due to the fact that they may be greasy food or junk food. All right. So today we are having a new
Yeah.
lesson. Let me share my screen to you. So look at this. We do let me know if you can see my screen.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me? We
Yeah, sometimes it's break.
can you hear me well, or is kind of like breaking up?
Yeah, sometimes it has breaking up.
Let me see. Wow, strange. Let me see. What about now? Can you hear me well?
Yeah. Now it's okay.
Amazing. So look at this. Look at this. Today we're gonna be talking about Unit 4D, grammar, present perfect continuous. All right. When we
Yeah.
talk about the present perfect continuous, is we, in this case particularly, we talk about actions that has been taken in the present perfect, but the actions uh, keep executing, which means the action by the time it was referring about, it was being referred about, all right, was the same
Yeah.
time in which this action was taking place. Therefore, that is the present perfect continuous. Obviously, we are going to use the auxiliary verb have and then the continuous form of the ing. So later, when we continue to look at this lesson, I'm gonna give you more details about it. So look at
Uh-huh.
this. So now this is what we are going to do, okay? So we are
Okay.
going to read this test, all right? And what is the sign? Okay, look, I want you to tell me what is the scientist study trying to find out, and how would you summarize the results? Look at that.
Okay. Okay. I will read it. Brain workouts. Kevin Wilson is not usually a fan of computer games, but recently he has been playing one particular game a lot. In fact, he's been playing it every day for 6 weeks. And it's a special kind of game which is designed to increase brain power by giving the player mental exercises. I'm definitely improving, he says. I've been getting much better scores recently. Wilson is one of 11,000 volunteers who have been taking part in a scientific study organized by a Cambridge scientist called Adrian Owen. Its purpose is to find out if brain training really works. Half of the volunteers haven't been using the brain training programs at all. They have been surfing the internet instead. Owen has conducted several studies of this kind, and they have all shown the same thing. Brain training has a small percentage of positive effects on mental abilities, but surfing the internet is just as good.
Okay, so let me ask you something. All right, before we continue, how would you summarize the results of this? What do you think about that?
Mm, I think brain training is possible, but it just has a small effect on our mental abilities. But and instead surfing the internet is like better.
Let me tell you something. Now that you say that, so look at at least the second, no, the third and the fourth paragraph. There, actually they talk about a study, pretty much a certain type of studies. There it refers about half of the volunteers haven't been using the brain training. And there is something that we need to take into account. I don't know if you heard about Albert Einstein. Have you heard about him?
Yes.
Have you ever heard about Albert Einstein, which is a famous, can you hear me well, I can see that there is a problem with the connectivity. Let me just move here.
Hello.
Can you hear me well,
It has breaking up.
What about now? Can you hear me better?
Yeah, it's better right now.
Okay, I just moved here. Sorry about that. Okay, have you heard about Albert Einstein?
Yeah, I know him.
Okay, he was a famous scientist, and in his on his perspective, he stated that human beings we are not even using, I think is 6% or 5% of our brain, which means that if a human being is able to use his brain totally as it is supposed to be, so we can do a lot of things. So based on some studies. So here in this lesson is talking about, all right, the effort, all right, it's talking about especially the training that you do on your brain when pretty much with research information, all right, or when you get information. And let me tell you something, we have two comparisons over here. The first comparison is the use of the looking for information, all right, the search of information, and the other one is like when you when you train your brain, the brain training, well known, all right.
Yeah.
So how do you consider, Will, how do you consider that we can train our brain?
Mm, like I think it's the same it's as same as the way we train our remember ability.
Memory ability, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever have the opportunity. As you know, we are living different times. Before, people used to go to the library to read books, to understand more. And at certain point, when you read like that, directly from books, so you can train your brain. So another thing is that, for example, when you go online, when you browse the internet, so you get information from the internet, you do it right away in real time. It's very spontaneous. And
Yeah.
of course, I'm not saying just because you are not reading books or because you go to the internet, all right, you're not going to get information, or you are not going to stop learning. So what I'm saying is that when you read information, reading helps a lot. So you can train your brain in many ways. For example, let's see some advantages. Number one is the diction, meaning the way how you read. Number two, you exercise your memory. So because your brain receives a stimuli. Number three, so you have the way possible to be able to be a better public speaker, because you're all the time reading information, and your lexicon, do you know what is lexicon, right?
Actually, I don't know it.
Lexicon, let me write it to you. Lexicon, meaning a speech, your vocabulary. Lexicon refers to your vocabulary or your speech, meaning that the many words that you master in your use of the language, all right, increases. Meaning that if you speak English, you will speak more English. And this is what it happens when you read. And when you read, you train your brain, and then you have better connections of ideas. This is part of the things I have been studying before the lesson. All right. One more thing. We surfing the internet. Actually, this is something that you do spontaneously, do. And in addition to this, you have the advantage that you can get the information if it's taking place on real time. What is your opinion about that? Are you shifting on favor of traditional learning, traditional way to learn, or nowadays with the use of internet? What do you think about it?
Yeah, I think I prefer learning on the internet, as it's really convenient, and I don't have to how should I say that, don't have to bring too many things along with me.
And my opinion, let me ask you something. Do you think by using the internet, all right, obviously we are talking about brain training, all right, it has to do with memorization, how many words you memorize. It has to do with like the discipline that you have to organize things, your analysis capacity, all right, analysis, when any information is being given to you and you scan the information, you skim the information, all right. And this is pretty much what I'm talking about. One more thing, wait. Do you consider that the use of internet is a synonym of innovation?
In my opinion, I just partly agree with this point, as if we use it for a good a good purpose, it's in that way we can call it as the same meaning as the innovation. But on the other hand, if we use it to play games or to listen to music, I think it's not a kind of innovation.
Okay, I understand your point. So what you're saying in this particular case, are you trying to say that it has its pros and cons?
Yeah.
Amazing. So look at this way. Now we are going to do exercise number 2. All right. So I want you to look at the verb in the I want you to look at the verbs in the test. So let's complete the rule. So let's see. Let's talk about present perfect continuous. All right. We form the present perfect continuous with have
Or has.
Okay.
And then plus been and the ing form of the verb.
Absolutely. So that is the structure pretty much. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be have or has or plus, in this case, been. Then after that, the following verb is gonna be with ing. Okay. In case of the exercise number 1, so there you have the explicit answer. The study is trying to find out whether brain training exercise brain training does work to a small extent, but no more than surfing in the internet. Not more than surfing the internet. according to that. So like I say, this is like you said, that it has some pros and cons, okay? Because that what happens in the
Okay.
internet is that it's kind of like it's practical, you know? Is when you get
Yeah.
information. If you go, for example, to a library or if you read a book, you will have to open so many pages. And I'm sure that right away you are not going to find all the information you need right away, because it can take longer. It takes longer. It may take longer.
Yeah.
So let's continue. So here we have the exercise number 3. Here we have the
Okay.
learn this box. Can you see me well? Can you listen to me well?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just facing some challenges due to the fact that I will need to report this in the hotel. Let me see. I think this way you can listen to me better. So let's continue with this learn this box, all right? Present perfect continuous. So let's continue. I want you to help me reading this. Let's see what's going on with the present perfect continuous.
Okay. Okay, we use the present perfect continuous to talk about first an action that began in the past and is still in progress. We often use for or since to say how long it has been in the progress. For example, we have been playing tennis for an hour.
Okay.
And next is, how
How
long have you
long?
been waiting?
How long have you been waiting? And then
Yeah,
actually we are using an adverb, all right? And this one
yeah.
is
And
since.
since means today.
That's right. Then number 2.
Number two, stopped and which explains the present situation. For example, I have been carrying these heavy bags. That's why I'm tired.
That is correct. So look at that way. Before I do this exercise, there is something I want to look for you. Give me a second. I want to go back to your homework.
Okay.
So let me see. I think there are, look at that. Oh, I didn't manage to send you the homework. Look at there. Look at that. It stays just stuck there. Wait. So yesterday you did not receive the homework, right?
Yeah, but I remember your requirement, so I can do it.
Okay, so what's happened is that the image is stayed there. However, it was not sent. Anyways, let me just check this one because I really
Okay.
need to correct it. Let me see what you did and we'll continue with the next.
Yeah, I think this writing is my writing is not like it's not like a text. It's more like a presentation.
You think your writing is not as presentable as you think, as you think?
No, yeah no, I mean that my writing is much like a presentation or a speech than a text.
Okay, got it. So let's see this homework. I think this homework was one of the previous one. All right.
All right.
So let me see. So let me see. Oh, wow, this one is too big. It's large. So I'm gonna read it. Would you mind me to read it?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna read it to check your outline. Let me see,
Okay.
because I really want to make sure. Can you see the screen?
I haven't seen the work yet.
Let me see. Oh, wow, what's happened? Oh, it's huge. Can you see it?
Not yet.
Okay, let me see. What about now? Can you see it, we?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Amazing. So let's see. Good health is absolutely what everyone in this world wants to have. But how to become a healthy person is extremely difficult, as we have to follow a lot of things such as doing exercise every day, checking your health regularly, etc. And the most important thing is to follow a healthy diet. I also have a diet for myself, but I have just found I have just found out many unsuitable things. I today I will share it and the way how I adjust it to you. First of all, you have to know that you don't need to make huge changes to eat healthier, and you don't have to change your habits all at the same time. It's best to set small goals and change your habits a little bit at a time, gradually. Small changes can make a big difference in your health. So let's begin. Oh, wow. You're following the sequence here.
Well,
Firstly, I realized that the amount of foods, such as fried fish, fried meat, etc., is too many. All right? It's too many. So I decided to cut down the amount of these things. Actually, it's not decreasing, but it is as same as replacing that means. Instead of having fried foods, I will replace it with fruits and vegetables so that I can provide myself with more vitamins, fiber like this. Let me just correct it. Fiber and a small amount
okay.
of natural sugar, which is much better than cholesterol from those fried things. Secondly, I will not buy or drink any kind of soda unless I must. This one is.
Oh no, not to, must do.
I must do because I consider buying soda is not a good. It's not a good option when you feel thirsty. In fact, after drinking a soda, I even feel more thirsty. I think the main reason is because it contains a large amount of refined sugar. Yeah, that's right. That is right.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm gonna tell you this in the right. I'm gonna tell you about this right now. Okay, I think the main reason is because it contains large amounts of refined sugar, and I know having too much this chemical substance is not really good for my body. Instead, I will bring a vacuum bottle with cold water inside when I do exercise. Let's continue. Thirdly, I think I need to spend more time doing the exercise. Let me see. Your outline seems to be very good. I'm quite busy, so I don't have much time to do exercise. I just spend 50 minutes a day doing that. I do know this is enough with a teenager like me. The best way to solve this problem is to rearrange my timetable so I could spend about 4 or 5 minutes more training myself. Okay, I think your outline is very good. You did an excellent job. Something that I'm sure that it was not a mistake for you. Well, actually, maybe you didn't realize that it was there, but I love your outline. So you are very specific and emphatic. So you did it very well.
Wait,
You did it on your own?
yes. I spent about 1 hour this afternoon doing this.
Let me see. Will it be okay if I continue checking this exercise? I mean the homework. I'm gonna continue reading. Okay.
Okay.
Shirley, I think I need to spend more time doing exercise. I'm quite busy, so I don't have much time to do exercise. I just spend 50 minutes a day doing that. And I know that this is enough with a teenager like me. The best way to solve this problem is to rearrange my timetable so I could spend about 45 minutes more training myself. Okay, but, okay, or in this case, I don't see but anywhere. Last but not least, I decided to change my eating habits gradually. If you don't know what I'm going to do, so here it is. The most important things we must, here again.
Oh, come on.
No problem, that's fine. We must do is to control ourselves against snacks. Okay? Packing a healthy lunch and a snack for work. That's right. I agree. Put your snack on the, okay? Putting your snack on the plate or put your snack on the plate instead of eating from the package. Don't skip delay meals. Don't skip delay meals. And be sure to schedule your snack, etc. Are the ways to help us? I think here you're missing an article. Here, I think the best option to write here is these. These are the ways to help us more control over, to have control over what we eat. These are the ways to help us. Okay, okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. I just find it. Okay, no worries. That's fine here. These are, the only thing you missed was this. All right, no problem. Never mind. Okay. There are the ways to help us have more control over what to eat. That's fine. This one. Only the article you miss. Okay?
Yeah.
Let me see. This is all about my plan to rearrange my diet to make it become healthier. And I will use one of my favorite authors saying to give you a sincere advice to have the best, healthiest diets for life or for your life. Let me see. Habits takes time to develop. That's right. I agree. I totally agree 100%. It doesn't happen overnight. When you do find yourself engaging in an unhealthy habit, stop as quickly as possible and ask yourself, why do I do this? When did I start doing this? What changes do I need to make in my life, maybe? Be careful not to berate yourself or think that one mistake blows a whole day's worth of healthy habits. You can do it. It just takes one day at a time. One day at a time. Yeah. Very inspirational.
Yeah.
My congratulations. Yeah. So
yeah,
just take
actually,
care.
This is
Great job. I can see the connections of ideas. That's why you see how important is the written part. You see how important it is for us. All the skills are important. Obviously, we work with the oral skills more than anything else. We talk a lot and all that, but written skills are important. Because that helps us organize our ideas. It helps us organize our ideas. Let's continue. Great job,
Okay.
my congrats. Amazing. So let's continue. Please do let me know if you can see my screen.
Okay. Okay, I can see it now.
Okay, so we're done with the learn this box. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. So now we are going to complete the sentences with the present perfect continuous. All right, so we're going to use the present continuous form, the present perfect continuous form of the verbs below. So there we have drink, we have eat, we have played, pool, wear, and work. So let me see. I want you to help me here. You.
Oh, you have been playing that computer games for hours. Haven't you
Okay.
finished yet? Sorry.
I feel sick.
I have been eating chocolates all day.
I had been eating chocolates all day. Great job. Okay, I'm sure you'll pass exams. You?
You've been working all term.
Okay, you've been working all term. So number 4, who?
Who have been drinking my orange juice? My glass
Who?
is half empty.
That's right. Luke isn't Lady Gaga's cousin. He
has been pulling your leg.
has been pulling your leg. So number 6, the weather's great.
We have been wearing shorts every day.
We had been wearing shorts every day. That's fine. Great job, we. So now look at that. So now I want you to find 2 examples in exercise number 1 of a present perfect simple, which describe actions that are finished and complete. So look at this. So there, let me know, wait, sorry, let me see. Can you hear me well?
I can hear you, but sometimes there is a breaking up.
Let me see. So I will need to report this. So now can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Is this happening so often?
No, it's just today.
No, I mean like when I'm speaking, so are you having a lot of some difficulties, like for example more than 3 times?
About 15 now, from the beginning of class there are about 3 times.
3 times. All right, thank you for letting me know. So I need to know this information because I have to let them know that I'm facing some issues here. Because imagine if the connection is not working fine, that'll be a chaos to me. That is gonna be a chaos for me to work. So then I have to talk to them, you know.
Okay.
Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue. So okay, can you give me some examples with the present perfect simple and present perfect continuous? So there you have some of them, but I would like you to make up some examples, like something that comes from your mind, in your mind.
Okay. Um, uh, that had just been the fourth breaking up this in this class.
Okay. Let's see another one.
Present perfect continuous.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I've been waiting for her at the gate of the sorry, at the gate of the school for all day, but she didn't come.
I have been working for her at the gate of a school all day. Is that your example, right?
No, actually, it's not working. It's waiting.
Oh, waiting. That's fine.
Yeah.
Great job. That sounds good. Amazing. So look at there. So like I said before, we use the present simple, not continuous. All right, simple. I think we talked about that before. If the action is
Yeah.
finished and complete, all right. For example, I've written a letter. I'm going to post it now. So another one is if we want to say if we want to say how often an action has happened, for example, you can use it this way. She broken her leg 3 times. So we are going to use an adverb of time. Some verbs such as state verbs. So like for example, like, love, no. In this case, we don't use it. In this case, we use it like that. I've known Joe for years. So in case that you do not know the state verbs, they are like, love, no. It's kind of like with these verbs that you cannot use ing. For example, I am liking. Sounds so strange if you say I'm loving or I'm knowing. It's kind of like, it makes a weird sense, or pretty much it make no sense. All right.
Yeah.
You got my point,
Yes.
Okay, let's continue. So here we are going to complete an email. So let's complete this email with the present perfect simple or present perfect continuous form of the verbs in brackets. So let's see. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I'm reading it.
Okay, no problem. So just try to organize your ideas and let me see how well you do this exercise.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Tom. So we're halfway through the summer holiday. Have you been enjoying it? Aunt Vera have been staying with us. Dad and Aunt Vera have never liked each other. They have not having no, they haven't been having any big arguments yet, but that's probably because that has had
Has
his
been.
evening ups in the attic. Has been spending his evening ups in the attic. He says he has been working, but when I went up there, he was making a model aeroplane. He had he had made about 10 of them. They are all on his desk.
That is fine. Well done, Great job. So I think you did it well. Now let's continue with this. All right. Next exercise.
Okay.
Look at this. So we are going to make a comment from the list 1 to 5. So there you will need to give me a reason. using the present perfect simple, or in the other particular case, using the present perfect continuous. All right. So look at this. Here are some examples. We have you look confused, and then you have I've been trying to do my math homework. So look at this. Let's practice first. Right, the number one. Okay, I think you look confused.
Yeah, because I've been trying to understand what my literature teachers talking.
Okay. So number two, you really look tired.
Yeah, of course, because I have been trying to like do my homeworks overnight.
Okay, you spend a whole night doing your homework. Oh my God, you are so extreme. You are such an extreme person. Okay, number three. So number three, pleased.
Uh, under, well, because I have understood what my literature teacher saying. I can understand it now.
You can say, for example, like you're gonna use one of them, all right? For example, confused. Okay, for example, I am saying to you, oh, you look confused. And then you can say, I have been trying to do my math homework. Oh, you look tired. Oh, I had been working all night long. Like this way. Do you understand the format of the answers?
Okay.
Okay, so number three is pleased, all right?
Okay.
So now I think are you I mean, are you pleased with the class? Are you pleased with the content of the class?
Yes, I've been looking at it with I have been looking at it all day.
Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna use this one. Oh, this guy over there on the corner looks guilty.
Now I think that he has just like stolen some money from someone.
Oh wow, that was very particular. All right, so let me see. Number five. Oh, she looks fed up, or he looks fed up.
Well, because he had just received really bad results, and I feel sorry for him.
Oh my God. So look at this. Let's start talking about something. Okay, we look
Okay.
at this way. In your own words, can you tell me what is the difference between present? I just want to make sure that you really master very well this topic. In your own words, can you tell me, okay, what may be the difference of present perfect simple and present perfect continuous?
Well,
Okay, I know what's breaking up. All right, let me tell you again. I saw a message. Your connectivity is fluctuating. All right, it's unstable. In your own words, I'm gonna
sorry.
repeat myself again. Can you hear me? Let me see. Can you hear me? Can you hear me well? We, Can you hear me, we?
Sorry.
Can you
Yeah,
hear me
I can hear
now?
you now.
Okay, I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
I was saying to you, all right? So in your own words, before we finish, can you tell me in your own words, for you, what is the difference between present perfect simple and present perfect continuous?
Yeah, in my own opinion, I think that like in general, I think that present perfect simple is to talk about something that has like that had just have just happened, and talk about an action that has happened in the past, and it's continue into the present.
Okay, that's right. All right. So look at this. I'm gonna give you a simple homework. All right, a simple homework. The the only thing I'm gonna ask you to
Okay.
do, I don't know if you can do that. I want you to record a video in which, in the context of the video, you say you use sentences with the present continuous and present simple, like hello. For example, you can imagine that you are presenting a news. Hello, everyone. My name is Wee, and today I'm going to tell you about the importance of football in Vietnam. A footballer was playing. One of the footballer has been playing football very well, but he has have a good time because he had a good trainer. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like in the context, all right, in between of what you are saying, you're going to use these two tenses. The only thing I'm going to ask you to do is to send me at least maybe a 45 to 1 minute video. Let me write it for
Okay.
you. Make a video
Okay.
where,
I have written it right here.
okay, you use the present simple, okay, present perfect. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you note it down, that's fine. I was gonna send it to you, but if you have it, that's fine. We thank you so much for being today active in the class. So I hope to see you in the next class. And remember the key: study and study, practice, practice, practice. All right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
see
I
you.
remember
We
it.
have a fantastic rest of the day, night.
Night.
See you. Bye.
Yeah. See you later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a